Hello again, traders. Right, I'm on a bit of a roll actually. I made myself a new coffee and thought I would, before hitting the beach, thought I would talk a little bit more about this chart and what I can see. I didn't talk a lot about H4, and there was something I should have mentioned. As you can see, if we look at M15, oops, so you've got that descending trend line there. Uh, I fluffed it a bit in the last video about trend lines. I want to be joining my trend lines to highs that make lower highs that make lower lows, and so on and so forth. So we've broken that low with this one, so that's a valid connection there. We've broken that low there with this one. It's a valid connection. I should also talk about line charts a little bit more than I did. Um, and I'm really heavily into line charts. Bearing in mind, I've probably done 70, 80,000 hours of screen time by now. When you watch what happens to wicks when they get broken, to the open closes of the candles when they get broken, that many times it starts to give you a decent amount of confidence in what you expect to happen. And we go back to H4, bear in mind we're looking at M15 now, excuse me, and we could do a similar thing as we've done. We could draw a trend line, connect to that, high, low, high that's broken the low there, and so on and so forth. And then we can zoom in. The point being, I treat these like 2B reversals. When the sellers have been broken by the buyers over here, I'm getting interested. And this was a critical thing. A few of you probably shouting at me on the video. There's only probably a few watching it, but we can clearly see, apart from just the divergence I showed you on the daily, we've got this descending trend line that did break the low of that, so that's a valid level. And we've got price is above it now. It's broken through it, closed strongly through it, and is attempting to go to the upside. Now, nothing I ever say on Twitter, X, whatever, or on these videos is trade advice. You have to trade your own charts and your own analysis. But this is, excuse me, clearly interesting at this point here. And then if we get onto H1, oh, I forgot to show you also, this is something that I wanted to make this part 2 for. This, I'm particularly proud of this. Oh, it doesn't show them on the H4. I need to change that, but remove the lines. Whoops, didn't mean to remove it totally. It will come back, I think, on the other. That's a small bug. Yeah, there it is. Excuse me. Instant, just like the old gas adverts in the UK. It's on and offable. So, and then I can get onto M15, and I can see where all the gaps are. And while we're on this subject, I've covered what I wanted to cover. It was just the H4 broken that level there on the way up, so it's quite significant. But these are all color coded by my own rules. Resistance, a high, a daily high in this case. I've forgotten the exact. I think this is H4s. Yeah. This is D1s, and they're all resistance levels. They're all highs of candles. The thicker levels are, well, in this case, it's a weekly low. And what I love about these is when the price is coming up through these, it will get attracted to old lows. I've made multiple charts showing this, before and after the price is down here, and I'm expecting it to hit that. And what did it do? It hits it. Quite often it goes flying through it again, but I couldn't care less about that as a scalper. These moves are massive. This is another, that looks like a daily, that's a daily open. It's a turquoise colour I use for my opens. So I'll have a weekly open will be a thicker turquoise, and a monthly open will be an even thicker turquoise. And I forget what I use for closes, but when price was below there, monthly low, it will attract price like a magnet. Anyway, I'm sorry about the digression again, as usual, and the rambling, but excuse me. But I just wanted to look at that H4 and describe what I see going on there. And that's it. We've broken. And this is basically why descending trend lines, they keep you out of, um, when you've broken that, you should be considering you've broken the sellers and the buyers. I can draw blue lines on there and blue lines on there and blue lines on there. You can do it. And the same goes for shorts. Buyers have been sold, broken by sellers, and then that's the lovely little sing-song. Old support that created this uptrend is acting as new resistance. Simple as that. And you can go to the left-hand side of your chart as much as you like and prove it to yourself. H1, I'll just switch my lines off. I love that. Anyway, it's truly time to hit my breakfast bar and have my favourite breakfast. Look at that lovely support there, unbelievable. Um, and then hit the sea. It's 90 degrees in the sea at the moment. I mean, it's insane for someone that's used to swimming in the Solent at 70 degrees, if you're lucky. So, anyway, thanks for watching. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. What's left of it.